Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Byron.
It's your girl Bre.
And we're back with another episode. We just tuned into the ninth episode of Power Book Force, Season 3. And we're here to talk about, I know y'all is excited and as shocked as we were with how everything transpired. And we're going to get into that. Man, what was your thoughts on this week's episode?
I thought this episode was really good. A lot of things happened that I didn't think was going to happen. Didn't have a clue, but let's start at the beginning. At the beginning, they were at the funeral home with D-Mac and Tommy. You can really see they're in a really broken place, but Tommy has to keep the killer mindset because there's so much going on. He really don't have time to really get his feelings about JP right now.
I agree with that. We also saw Kay Egan in this episode, and her and Tommy had a quick interaction about both of them obviously grieving over JP, and Tommy being as funny as he is, he said, "Kay, you can't make this about you." But she's like,
Tommy was a little harsh on Kate because Kate is really trying. She's really trying to be a better person, and you can tell she really she softened herself, so her and Tommy wouldn't argue. So I like that whole their whole relationship moment in that moment. I thought it was really sweet how she was just trying to soften herself to get him to do what she really wanted him to do. Was she just really wanted help, and she just really want him to understand that I'm here to help.
yes, yeah, but the other part of that, D-Mac and Tommy, they out for blood. They want to avenge JP's death.
Mm-hmm.
So when Tommy and Miguel and Shanti was talking, Tommy made it clear that his primary focus was getting at Jannard and having him answer for killing his brother. But Miguel was like, we need to get at the Marquez cartel for trying to come at Maria, and Shanti added her 2 cents in as far as we need to think about getting this money to Che.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a lot of critical things that needed to be handled.
And they handled it.
They did handle it. I was surprised that when Tommy he almost got himself murdered by the RDs. They had a drop on him, and him being picked up by Che crew, that saved his life because they really had a drop on Tommy. Tommy was out of there. Then Che people pulled up, and it was over for the RDs.
Yeah, they blasted him. That was a good scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, at first it was kind of confusing because it's like, whoa, what's going on? Because it was a lot going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that opening scene where him and Miguel are together sitting behind each other, it opened everything up and everything started to make sense.
Yeah, and Tommy is a fast thinker, man, because when he talked to Che about how CBI was flipping and going with the Marquez cartel and just that was quick thinking that saved his pinky finger.
Yeah. Well, thank God he was quick on his feet because he was gonna torture him, probably kill him, both of them.
I think Miguel I think he had accepted his fate that they was out of there. But I think he had gave up, like it ain't nothing we can say in this moment. And then once Tommy got them out of that situation. You know, I was low key worried too, but
Yeah, I was too. Because I was thinking, man, it can't end like this. But Tommy clever.
yeah. And then Shanti had her chance to meet Che. I don't think she had enjoyed it as much as she thought she would. You know,
It was a good scene though.
it was a good scene, and she definitely
She held hers.
she held her own, and I was thinking, well, this the guy you wanted to meet.
Yeah,
And
she finally got what she wanted. She been trying to meet this guy all season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but and he seemed like he liked her a little
Yeah,
bit.
he did seem like he liked her.
Yeah. So yeah,
And I like how Miguel, when she was like, "You promised us, Miss Miguel." Miguel looked like, okay. He had this expression on his face, like, okay, she with us for real, for real.
yeah. I mean, and it's not like Che had any other option because without Tommy, Miguel, and Shanti, his business is dead, like Tommy was telling him. So yeah. Also, as for Jannard told Diamond not to sleep with what's the Asian lady's name?
Gosh, what is her name?
Madam
something, yeah.
But he said, but of course, Diamond.
That was some random scene.
It was real random.
It was random.
And it made me think as the show went on, like, y'all got to focus on getting this lady her money and selling her product. Y'all ain't got time to be warring with Tommy and all this other stuff.
Diamond irritated me so bad this episode. It's just so stupid when he comes to his brother Jannard. He just don't see. He's not seeing what's blatantly in front of his face, and it's irritating.
I agree. I agree. He even tried to go to bat for Jannard, and he tried to squash the issue with Tommy, but Tommy wasn't gonna let that go.
Oh no!
And he was like, and Tommy really felt like him and Diamond could continue their business, but Jannard had to go. But it's hard to to separate that love you have for your sibling, and Diamond really couldn't give up Jannard. But the other part that shocked me is that Jannard was asking Marshall to take out D-Mac, and Marshall like D-Mac is my brother, and but he was like,
yeah, that scene made me mad too because, well, before that scene happened, you had Jannard telling Diamond everything that went down with him and JP and stuff, and Diamond just let it go. I thought Diamond would be more pissed.
It wasn't nothing he could do at that point. I mean, Jannard had already made the move, and it was done. They just need to figure out how to deal with it at that point. And so,
but Tommy was right, and I think honestly, there was a few scenes where Diamond looked at his brother like, "Man, I'm in all this shit because of you."
Yeah.
There was a few scenes where you can tell he was like, I love you because you got me fucked up. Oh, I'm sorry. I should not be cussing. I'm sorry. The episode I can have me so hype, you guys.
Yeah.
You got me cussing.
Yeah. So, So when Diamond talked to Tommy, and Tommy told him in so many words that Jannard is dragging you down, and we could take over this whole city in the Midwest, but you letting your brother mess everything up, and I think Diamond really felt what Tommy was saying, but he just couldn't turn his back on his brother.
It's messed up.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like Jannard is completely his downfall. Straight up.
And then Marshall, we got to the point where Marshall had his opportunity to follow through on taking out D-Mac, and he couldn't do it. They had too much history and a long-lasting friendship that was like a brotherhood.
Yeah, I hated that scene. I just knew. D-Mac was not going to shoot Marshall. I was just, D-Mac, please don't shoot him. D-Mac,
Nah.
please don't shoot him.
D-Mac had to shoot Marshall because Marshall was like, get out of here before I change my mind.
D-Mac is cold. Like, he is just...
I don't think he cold.
I mean, him and, sorry to bring Tariq in it, they both are just cold when it comes down to it. They don't they don't care.
I don't see it that way. I think D-Mac, he really loved his father.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, and just when Marshall when he was like telling Marshall that they known each other since they was 6 years old, like, look, your dad is responsible for your existence, and they was close, and they both had accepted each other for who they were, and yeah, I mean, and you would think somebody that's been rocking with you since you were 6 years old, that he's not gonna side with CBI and he's gonna side with his brother. So I really think that D-Mac ain't have no choice but to take out Marshall. Like, all this time, you not loyal to me.
I understand that. I understood why he took him out. I didn't think he would have had the heart to. That's all. But who am I kidding? It's D-Mac.
D-Mac, I don't know. Anybody can get it. But D-Mac.
That's what I'm saying. D-Mac is a killer.
But so then we get to this. I know we jump around a little bit, but we get to this church scene where Jannard and Diamond is kind of I call it hiding out. They were hiding out from Tommy.
They were hiding out from Tommy.
And Diamond had his heart-to-heart with Jannard about, look, bro, we in this thing together. I made some mistakes, which they wasn't really mistakes, but he's trying to mend this brotherly relationship. I made some mistakes. I should have chose you first, but I chose Tommy, and now he gave a whole bunch of apologies and asked Jannard to kind of open up to him, and Jannard just...
I'm sorry. Diamond, what I'm trying to say. Jannard didn't deserve that apology. Jannard is a scum. The point that he wanted to kill his brother all this time, he was plotting against his brother. His brother's sitting here pouring his heart out to him. He did not deserve that apology. And the scene where Jannard, when he asked Jannard, anything you have to tell me, I forgive. I think Diamond was looking for him to tell him, you've been plotting to kill me.
Right. Well, yeah, he was. I don't think Jannard was ever gonna tell him anything about that.
I think he thought about it.
You think he thought about it?
I honestly think he thought about it. There was a slight expression on his face where he looked like, man, I need to apologize and get this off my chest. But then he was like, nah, he may kill me. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah. But then Tommy and his crew bust in with D-Mac, and it was World War III in the church, and Diamond met his end.
I was not expecting Diamond to go out.
I wasn't expecting Diamond to die either.
He was the last person I even thought was gonna die.
Now I'm like, I think CBI is gonna fall apart without Diamond. Like, Jannard can't hold that coalition together. It's a rout.
Well, all they got is Manum now because what's the other crew name? They said they have D-Mac Head by the end of the night. They were out.
Yeah. So they're obviously not gonna have D-Mac's head. So the RDs is going to war with CBI. They're not gonna be able to get I don't know if her name is Madam or not, but they're not gonna get her product sold. So somebody's gonna see that tub of acid, and then the Marquez cartel. They promised them the whole coalition, and they're not gonna be able to deliver on
not
that.
at all.
And so
they should never promise that.
Jannard is gonna have to answer for all of that.
And we had mentioned that he attacked Tummy Mom.
Oh.
Like, how dumb. This is why I don't like Jannard. You just do dumb moves. Like, what? You're supposed to be leaving Tummy alone. That was the plan. But you decide, I'm just going to go attack his mom. What were you thinking?
And then, what got us really excited was the clips of the next episode. And we see Tommy say he's gonna call in a favor.
You guys know what that means, right? We know what that means. I'm so excited.
She lost her mind. I'm like, that's not even part of the episode we watched, but she lost her mind.
I forgot about everything. I had to go back and watch the whole show again. I'm so crying. I cannot wait.
But it's shaping up to be, super action packed. But at this point, I'm thinking Tommy doesn't even need Tyreek for Jannard. Jannard can't run the whole crew or coalition by itself. No. He don't have Shanti. He don't have Diamond. There's no Tommy. He just and the RDs is not done. Messing with him.
Yeah.
So I think.
But you know what?
I think Jannard is on the crash out mission.
But Madam's not gonna mess with him either because old dude gave all her people the water before they came to the church, and they're all dead.
Well, were those her people, or were they the Marquez people that wanted to kill Tommy?
I assume it was her people.
I think it was the Marquez cartel people. So that's what I think. But she was messing with Diamond, and Diamond is dead now.
Mm-hmm.
So that might have some impact on.
If that wasn't, because I thought they were blocking the door of the church so they could get the hit out on Tommy before they walked into the church. That's what I thought they were doing.
But for us to only have one more episode, there is a lot of loose ends that can't be wrapped up in one episode.
Yeah, I'm hoping. My husband disagreed. I'm hoping for at least a 2-hour episode. That's what I'm hoping for.
I don't see them. Have they ever done a 2-hour episode before?
It's needed, or at least 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Right.
They're not going to be able to do in 48 minutes. 48 minutes.
We'll see. But we here for it. We're gonna tune in for the next episode.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and holler back.
All right, y'all take care. Cheers.